Okay, so the idea is that in the middle you have your driving question, right? And out here, these are going to be your learning targets. This is what you want the kids to learn, right?
Mm-hmm.
This is how they're going to show what they've learned. So these are like your deliverables, right? And then in here is your why. So your driving question, your purpose,
Mm-hmm.
right? So the project you're in right now, you're building the animals.
We're doing the habitats and ecosystems.
Okay, so habitats and ecosystems. We'll pretend that looks nice. Okay, so what exactly? So like, what are they going to be actually making? You said they're
They have
doing
wood cutouts of their designed
Oops.
animals.
wood cutouts. Okay. What
They
else?
have their informational paragraph of the animal that they designed.
Okay.
And they have their shadow boxes for their ecosystem.
Okay.
And their ecosystem song.
And their ecosystem song. Okay. So what about some of the learning targets? And you don't have to say the whole target, like something, skills that that you identified as most important in the project, like within the project.
So writing the informational paragraph.
Okay.
Journaling.
So how?
So taking notes. Note taking.
Okay.
Yeah, and then just summarizing.
Okay.
So those are the big things.
Any science?
Oh, the science would be.
What would your science standards be?
The standards would be.
Like understanding animals and ecosystems. Okay.
Yeah.
So basically, the way, and then ultimately, what is at the heart of this project? What is it that you want the kids to be able to take away?
So their driving question is, how can we as ecologists design an animal that will survive in an ecosystem?
Okay. So is learning about a specific animal the essence of what you want, or you want kids to think about
Adaptations.
how
Yeah.
living things adapt
Yeah.
in the system they're in?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So when you have the driving question, you can put it in here, but really what you want to get down to is like what is the purpose of it, right? So lots of teachers say things like, oh, well, the driving question is we want them to learn about the rainforest. Well, who cares about the rainforest?
Mm-hmm.
You want them to think about how living things adapt to what systems they live in, something like that. So that's kind of the idea. Now, what you would do is once you have, and the idea here is you're going to take all the learning targets that you have for your project. So they can be reading ones, writing ones, listening, speaking, whatever you like. And when you post-it them around, it's best to do this with post-it notes. And then the idea is that you try to see if you can connect these directly to one of your deliverables and ultimately also to the center. So for example, in note-taking is going to help you with your informational writing, right? So will these skills, right? Because that's going to go with your paragraph. Is this going to connect directly to this? So they're going to be able to show that. Okay. How about the wood cutouts and the shadow boxes and the ecosystem song? What learning targets would they be showing mastery of in those? You don't have to answer that because we only have 3 up there.
Yeah.
But what I mean is the
just
idea.
To focus it into.
Exactly, like this is going to help here.
Right.
Right. So the idea is that these targets you want to make sure are up on your project wall that are really important. So when you go into a room, you want to know, okay, these are the 3 that are going to be most important.
Yeah.
Because so that we can write our informational paragraph.
Right.
Right. Whereas these may be so that we can express how living things, or what have you. Because this isn't always going to get to this.
Right.
Right. Like if this is an animal report, this shows how an animal adapts. Doesn't necessarily show that there's transfer. Right?
Yeah.
Make sense?